Have you ever stood in a museum staring at a painting and just thought, I don't get it? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to change all that. Let's dive right in. You know that feeling, right? You're standing in front of this canvas that's just a swirl of colors and shapes, and you feel kind of lost, maybe even a little intimidated. Trust me, you are not alone. It can feel like everyone else got a memo with a secret code you just didn't get. So, let's take a look at this painting right here. It's going to be our guide. Now, instead of hunting for some deep, hidden meaning, I want you to think of this as a beautiful puzzle. And the best part? All the clues we need to solve it are right there on the canvas. We just have to learn how to see them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Over the next few minutes, we are going to build a simple 3-part toolkit. This isn't about memorizing dates or names from art history. Nope, this is about training our eyes to understand the language of art. Okay, first tool in our toolkit, color. Think about it. Before you even recognize a shape or a line, color hits you. It's pure emotion. Artists know this, of course, and they use it to talk to us, to set a mood before we've even had a chance to think. Just look at how your eye gets pulled, almost magnetically, to that big slash of red in the middle. How does that color feel to you? For me, it feels loud, it's got energy, it's almost urgent. It really is like the heartbeat of the whole painting. But then your eye wanders over here, and look at this. The artist puts those intense reds right up against these cool, calm blues and greens, and just like that, the whole mood changes. This little corner feels so much quieter, more stable, almost like a peaceful little pond. So you see what's going on? It's all about balance. The artist is playing with the whole emotional spectrum right here on one canvas. You've got that high-octane energy from the reds, the warmth from the yellows, and then this calm, grounding feeling from the blues. It's a whole conversation happening with color. All right, let's grab our second tool, line. Now, if color sets the mood, line creates the movement. You can think of line as the skeleton of the painting. It's what gives it structure and takes your eye on a journey across the canvas. And in this one piece, you can spot at least 3 totally different kinds of lines. First, follow these thick black pathways. See how they snake around? They feel really deliberate, kind of slow, like a river carving its way through a landscape. But then you've got these thin, frantic scribbles. They feel fast, right? Almost chaotic. And then, look closer. You see these small, precise lines that create tiny grids and structures. They add these little moments of quiet detail. Okay, time for our final tool, shape. We've got the mood from the color, we've got the movement from the line. Now let's look at the actual forms they create. Because the way different shapes bump up against each other can create either a feeling of peace or a feeling of tension. And this painting really tells a tale of 2 different families of shapes. On one hand, you have these big, soft, curvy, organic blobs of color. They feel really natural, totally free. But then, right next to them, you have these sharp, geometric forms, those hard-edged rectangles and grids. Those feel way more controlled, almost man-made. And this, right here, this is where the real drama of the painting is. The most exciting parts are where these 2 worlds collide, where one of those free-flowing organic lines just slams right into a hard-edged box. That's where the energy is, that's where the story is happening. It's a tug-of-war between freedom and structure. Okay, so we've looked at the colors, we've followed the lines, we've compared the shapes, we've gathered all our clues. So what's the big takeaway? What is this painting about? And here it is. This is the most important part of our whole toolkit. There is no single right answer. There's no secret password you have to guess. The real meaning is created in that moment between you and the painting. Your experience, using what you can see, is the answer. So, just like that, you're equipped. You have your 3-step toolkit. Next time you look at a painting, you can just ask yourself, what mood are these colors creating? Where are the lines taking my eye? And is it a fast or slow journey? And are the shapes getting along, or are they fighting? Now, take one more look at the whole thing. Does it look a little different to you now? Can you see that conversation between the energetic reds and the calm blues? Can you feel the different speeds of the lines? Do you notice that tension between the soft shapes and the hard ones? So, I'll leave you with this one question. Forget what anyone else thinks. Forget what you think you're supposed to see. Based on the colors, the lines, and the shapes that you can see with your own eyes, what story does this painting tell you? The answer is all yours.